I am Brandon Creguer with Purple Cow Organics and sitting here in Middleton, Maryland with Drew Haines, a nationally known no-till corn champion. So Drew, thanks for having us here today.
Thanks for coming.
What benefits can you see from incorporating LiquiLife Plus into a limited till program such as yourself?
So I think incorporating it into, say, limited tillage, no-till, that kind of things, it's going to bring available those nutrients that are getting tied up in that top 2-3 inches of the soil. With all the organic matter and stuff we got laying on top, crop residue, things like that, this is helping to break that free and put it down through the soil profile. There really wasn't anything else out there that was able to do that, but since we found the LiquiLife Plus, it's opened up a new avenue for us to get nutrients available to the plant.
So you did soil analysis before and after applications of LiquiLife Plus.
Yeah, so last fall, after we harvested the corn, we took soil samples. Then we applied 2 gallons of LiquiLife Plus and 2 gallons of humic acid. We waited 3 months and pulled soil samples again. When we pulled the second set of soil samples, all of our levels had raised. Calcium, magnesium, actually the pH itself was up. Phosphorus, potash, boron, zinc, manganese, everything was up a significant amount. I mean, it was enough across the 20-acre field that it probably saved me like $3,500 in fertilizer that I would have had to apply if I would have based it off the initial soil test that we took. But then after applying the LiquiLife Plus, you know, it brought the nutrients available, whether that was from the decay of the corn stalks or bringing it available out of the soil that was tied up. However it did, it was a savings that I didn't have to spend on additional fertilizer that the first initial test would have had me putting on. So it was a huge benefit to just soil applying this stuff in the fall.
While you're applying LiquiLife Plus, have you seen any response in a rapid kind of fashion?
We did use it foliar on my contest corn this year. I actually replaced my second fungicide application with the LiquiLife Plus. What I actually could see from it was we had more stay green longer, kept the plant healthier longer, had no issues with disease until that tropical storm came, and we did get a little tar spot to come in late. But as far as any other type of disease, there was nothing there. So my entire crop was held off on 3 ounces of fungicide for the entire year.
Wow, that's incredible.
That was put on pre-tassel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come in at brown silk with LiquiLife Plus at 2 gallons per acre. And that was the only disease control we used. So I think as far as disease control, I think it worked great.
What benefits have you seen from using LiquiLife Plus in furrow?
So the one thing we noticed about using the LiquiLife Plus in furrow, this year we saw healthier plants. We saw suckers coming out of the corn, less disease. As the plant matured, we saw better tip fill on the corn, just an overall healthier plants. And with us having a drought here this year, it seems like our yields were higher. I think we were able to utilize more nutrients out of the soil by having it in the combination with what we were doing.
You have customers using LiquiLife Plus on some specialty crops like cotton. What have they really seen it's done for a specific crop is that?
So the customers I have using on the cotton, it was actually put on there by mistake. But what they saw was they had some left in the planter, so they ran it. And when they ran out, they could tell the difference. Even when the crop was coming up, the cotton was 6 to 8 inches taller where the LiquiLife Plus was versus where it wasn't. It was a darker green color, and they're just now defoliating that cotton to harvest it. So it'd be interesting to see how the results come in. But the entire season, I mean, you could just pick that out where it ran out to where it was because of the difference in the height of the plants, the look of the plant is just bushier. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens when it comes to harvest.
From your perspective, how can one benefit from using LiquiLife Plus on legumes?
So on legumes like soybeans or hay, alfalfa hay, I guess, using it prior to planting is going to help make the nutrients available in the soil. Using it as a foliar is going to help stave off disease. It's also going to help if you're going to put a foliar fertilizer with it to get that into the plant quicker. You know, you got a lot more leaf surface on a legume plant than you do on a grass plant, so you got that much more area to get it onto. You'll probably see it even better on a legume plant than you will on a grass plant or a corn plant. So I think it'd be a tremendous benefit to have it on legumes.
So you grow an assortment of different seed varieties out of your farm. Is there a noticeable difference in crop consistency with using LiquiLife Plus?
What we noticed was we actually did a variety plot with 23 different varieties. Every single year was filled to the tip. There was none of this tip back or anything like you usually get with different varieties. Maturities, the maturities went from 103 day to 120 day. And every single one of them was filled to the tip, even in a drought year. And that's something you don't typically see, especially given the range of maturities, because the dry weather usually affects either the early maturing corn or the late maturing corn or the middle maturing corn, but everything was just consistent. Every year was filled to the tip.
And this is all while getting 8 inches of rain
From planting to harvest.
to harvest. If someone's a skeptic on trying out a broad spectrum liquid biological, do you have any advice for them moving forward?
Well, I think like with any product that comes out on the market, everybody's kind of skeptical. My advice to them would be is to get some and try it. Actually do a side-by-side trial on their farm. Pick a 20-acre field or a 40-acre field and split it. Actually do a side-by-side and see the difference. And it may not be something you see instantaneously. It might be something that shows up later. Like I had a fella who put some on his wheat last spring. Went in with double crop beans behind the wheat. And those double crop beans are the best beans he has. It showed up then.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he was kind of skeptical. He's like, hey, I really didn't see nothing from this wheat. But then when he planted the beans in July, and then come August, he's like, wow, this stuff really kicked in because this field over here didn't have any. And this field did. And wow, you know, my beans are darker green, they're bigger, they're healthier, and they were both planted the same day. So, you gotta try it.